There's no time. The terrorists are ready to launch. The government can't cave into terrorist demands. First, you've got to retrieve your items.
Now that you've got your stuff back, you should take a good look through it. If you're slow equipping an item in battle, it could mean death.
They've made their final decision. Snake, please, just concentrate on stopping them, okay?
What's up guys, in this Airsoft video I will be doing some commentary and reviewing a couple of my Airsoft games to see what things I did right, what things I did wrong, and overall how to improve my own tactics. As you can see, in this first warm-up game I tried to reach the farthest dark room of the warehouse to take control of it together with Lima 2. Unfortunately, when I reached it, the opposing force also had the same idea, and I tried to put suppressive fire on the back door as I was trying to get better cover. However, I got hit quickly by the opposition who was in cover in the doorway. It was an extremely accurate shot, as doorways are typically kill zones in real life. Lima 02 also got hit, and on hindsight, I should have committed to suppressing the doorway or found cover first in the room before engaging. I believe it was Lima 12 who got me here. Nice shot, Lima 12. The second warm-up game had us changing sides. In this skirmish, Lima 02 and Lima 06 were with me, while Lima 01, 04, and Lima 12 were at the opposing force. Lima 02 and 06 secured the back door with another player. Remember this player because he would be important later on. I covered the big door to the other side of the warehouse in the middle together with another player. As I covered the door, I recognized the enemy on the other side, which was Lima 04 behind cover. The rules of the game prohibited teams from crossing to the other side of the warehouse until the second siren, so we would need to shoot it out in cover. Lima 04 knew my position, as the wooden barricade had gaps which he could see my silhouette. I used the gaps to also take a peek and saw him. Obviously this would not be possible in real life, but this was Airsoft and we exchanged fire under cover until one of us got lucky. Me and my friends were using radios, and I knew that Lima 02 wanted to be the one to shoot Lima 04. So I called him up in the radio, told him that he was the guy on the other side of the barricade. Oh. It was a lucky shot. Sorry about that, Lima 04.
Don't feel guilty about the soldiers that died from your bullets. They knew the risks they were taking, just like you.
Given that the threat was neutralized and the second siren signaled we could now cross to the other side, I proceeded to advance through the middle door.
Control nila to.
I noticed some movement on the back room of the warehouse and shot across the windows where I neutralized another threat.
Cover mo. Hit sila.
I wasn't sure whether the enemy was still in control of the other side of the warehouse, and it seemed like my other teammates, Lima 02 and Lima 06, were out. I advanced through the big room slowly with this guy. Remember this guy again, he will be important later on. On hindsight, this was a very risky move because there could still be enemies hiding in each of the rooms. However, I thought that the remaining threats were in the dark back room of the warehouse, so I concentrated my attention there. I practiced switching hands with my rifle as I was moving to clear my right side. Next time, I would probably not switch hands and try to change my grip angle, as changing hands would take my finger off the trigger for a few seconds and leave me open. As I entered the dark room, I noticed a figure peeking. I thought this was the enemy and put suppressive fire on the doorway as I got a better firing position. As I was advancing, the person on the other side retreated, and I noticed in the window that apparently it was one of my teammates. So remember the other guy from earlier? Yep, it was him. I thought he followed me through the big door, but looks like he stayed behind and went to the rear door instead. I called out to him to say that we were on the same side. Good thing I didn't shoot him. We proceeded to clear the final room together, realizing that all threats had been eliminated and the game was over.
Game over na?
The main event after lunch was an objective-based event. Visitors like us, along with newbies, formed a large attacking group which would need to locate an objective. We needed to find intel, which was in a Coke can, which would have the coordinates to the objective's location. We would be up against the home team or the site organizers, which would be hunkered down in defensive positions all across the site. Although they were a smaller force, they had the advantage because they knew the site inside out, along with the best hiding places, and were already organized, working together in a team. This was a 1R scenario, which had unlimited respawns, as teammates could heal each other with a tap on the shoulder. We knew that the first clue would be located in the kill house, and we would be starting at the front of the compound on Charlie Road. Given that we needed to advance through the whole compound and there would be enemies hiding everywhere, one of the seniors suggested that we all split up into two large groups. One group would take the shield and clear the warehouse first. The other group, which me and my friends were a part of, would clear the jungle area, moving in parallel with the group, eventually reaching the kill house.
Eh lang sir, papaklear ko muna yung warehouse. Okay. Kasi baka magilidan kayo eh. Makikita nyo ako dito pagka sinabi kong pwede na kayong umano, ibig sabihin clear na yung warehouse. Hold muna namin to. Oo.
It was an okay plan on paper, but I knew things were gonna get messy. Given we were a large, disorganized group, not everyone had comms, and we didn't know each other save for our individual friends. However, at the end of the day, this was all about having fun, and we really didn't care. We just wanted to play, and so let's get to it.
Go, go, go.
Once we got the signal that the warehouse was clear, the other group was slowly advancing through Bravo Road with the shield. We then trudged along to clear the Jungle 3 area in parallel. This was a good tactic to ensure we were clearing all sectors and were all facing the same direction of fire. We were moving faster than the shield team on the road, so we had to hold for a bit to get them in parallel. Suddenly, we got contact from the front. Lima 02 was down. Lima 01, who was beside me, also got hit.
Hit!
Direction of fire was probably coming from the kill house.
Heal kita, heal.
Since I was just beside him, I healed Lima 01 while we tried to spot the location of the shooter.
Rich, clean. Pag abante na kayo, ako na mag-heal kay Carlo. Parang sa window.
As we advanced, a teammate healed Lima 02.
Kampi ba natin yung nasa damuhan?
Oo.
Okay.
Ay, sa damuhan? Oo, kampi natin. Oo, kakampihan.
Okay.
Although the enemy was banded, it was still hard to distinguish people who were hiding. We continued to advance forward until there was no more cover.
Clean. Suppress daw, suppress. Sabi mo, patay na. Go, go, go! Nakalusot ka na?
We were asked to put suppressive fire in the direction of the kill house while an element crossed the road. This was the first time that we used radios, and it really gives another level of gameplay.
Wala akong kasama eh.
Dito ako sa likod mo.
I advanced a bit to see if we could move forward to the kill house. Lima 12, who was taking point, said there was no more good cover and we would be open from that point onward.
Okay.
The shield team was advancing, so we timed our push to coincide with theirs. We put suppressive fire on the kill house when I got a call from Lima 02. He asked me to join him inside the warehouse. You can see that we had taken the road and the jungle area parallel of warehouse Q3. The newbies guarding the warehouse door gave me a heart attack. Thanks for not shooting me, guys. As we had elements securing the warehouse, Lima 02, along with other folks and the senior, were at the entrance to warehouse Q1. We were tasked to clear Q1 and decided on our sectors.
Middle barrier. Middle barrier.
Ano, game? Right ako.
Saan ba nasa dulo? Go.
Saan?
As you can see, I made the mistake of also glancing to the general side of the room without fully clearing the right corner. I let out only one shot due to the short distance of the threat. According to the rules of the site, when you are below the minimum engagement distance, pistols must be used, and a pistol kill will override a rifle kill in that case. Props off to this guy who bugged off after killing the lot of us. We waited for a medic so we can then respawn and continue the game. After being healed in the warehouse quadrant 1, I joined Lima 02 on clearing warehouse quadrant 2. I informed our friends by radio who were engaged at the jungle area trying to take the kill house outside so they know where we are.
Pasok ko kaliwa di medyo kanan.
Sige.
As we were taking warehouse quadrant 2, the other players joined us to help. We tried to coordinate clearing the dark room.
Sige. Sa right ako Dito ako sa gitna. 1, 2, 3.
And as usual, we needed to bring out pistols when there is a potential for close distance engagement, which is anything less than 10 meters. For some reason, once the room was cleared, someone shot me.
Hit! Sino yun? Hit! Friendly yata tayo.
Apparently it was a teammate. Then the guys with the shields then arrived, and we secured the room.
Pa-heal, boss. Thank you.
Go. Ang bumaril sa'yo nandun, kampi.
Kakampi?
Kampi ba?
Okay.
Nandun. Ano next objective, sir? Next objective daw. Ano yung next objective?
Okay, move ako.
Sige. Wait.
Move kami clear house.
Since the warehouse was cleared, I joined my friends who had also taken the kill house and secured the clue to the first objective.
Buhay kayo, patay.
It seems no one recorded the map during the briefing. I brought up my own copy of the map to match the grid coordinates that came from the clue in the Coke can to find the location of our final objective. The final objective was in grid C5, which was located in building C+.
C5, yung pinakadulo. Sa likod ng classroom.
Hindi classroom. Sobra pa ng classroom.
Yung nasa dulo.
Tara, push.
We advanced through the south side of the compound.
Wait pa cover ko bro. Papasa kami dito.
We took position at the halfway point of the classrooms, and we let the others take the other half of the classrooms as we rested.
Ano tayo? Tambay tayo o ano? Nata-clear muna nito eh.
Clear na daw dito.
Oh, clear na dito. Sino gusto sumama?
Clear na daw. Clear na dito.
Alpha, bravo.
Okay.
After our teammates cleared the other classroom, I proceeded to see if we can advance further. According to them, there was a shooter on the second floor of the other building. I went inside one of the classrooms to take a closer look. Couldn't see anything. Whoever was at the second floor of the other building was hidden well. I noticed that none of my teammates followed me in the classroom and seemed to have gone somewhere else. Unfortunately, I was alone. I stayed in the classroom to keep it secure and tried to spot the shooter from the building on the other side.
Hit.
As I was changing positions, the shooter on the other building got me and I was dead. After a few minutes, Lima 04 arrived to heal me.
Thank you. Thank you.
Saan yung nakadaan sa'yo? Sa bintana?
Dun sa side na yun eh. Pero di ko nakita eh. Kasi kanina pa ako naghihintay dito, titingnan ko yung bintana, wala ko nakikita.
By this time, the organizers signaled the end of the R and wanted to put together a new scenario. It was also the last game for me and my friends, as we usually stayed only until 3 p.m. the latest, because we each needed to do our own errands, like cleaning stuff and also preparing for the work week ahead. I enjoyed the game a lot. Although most of the Airsoft gameplay in YouTube concentrated on racking up a high number of kills, I'm really more interested in the exercise and practical application of tactics, understanding force-on-force behavior, and developing muscle memory for manipulating and using firearms. If you like this kind of content, please like and share this video, as well as consider subscribing for more of these in the future. Thanks for watching, guys, and remember to be honest, just enjoy the game and call your hits.
Who the hell are you? One of them?
You'll find out soon enough.